to have a spiritual and a physical connection to your birds in terms of their behavior in the air.
Hey, good morning CVPs, welcome to my channel. It's a beautiful day to be alive. It's early in the morning, it's like 6 a.m. right now. I just woke up, I have like no makeup on, nothing. I'm just really tired, just kind of like jump out of bed. The thing is, my friend lost his bird, so I'm gonna go help him search for his lost bird. And here are some tips for losing birds. Go in the direction you last saw a bird, number 1. Number 2, wake up really early in the morning, even before sunrise, to go look for your bird. Early sunrise, before the sunrise, they are the most vocal, and at night before sunset they are the most vocal. Between then they will just like not squawk at all, sit in the hot sun, or like don't even respond back. Number 3, always call them, like hope that they respond back. If they don't respond back, 1, they are not in the area, or 2, like they got chased away from the area, or they got scared. So call back is so important. They will always have to call back. Number 4, make sure to get like some food or nuts or something. Like they must be really hungry and starving, so make sure to get like, you know, some treats for them. This should be in your backpack. Number 5, don't lose a bird. But if you lose a bird, there's nothing else you can do just to go up by yourself and just look for it by yourself. Like, your bird depends on you and you alone, not on social media, not on the internet. It's your responsibility to get your bird back, and only your responsibility. Social media can't really help you. It has to be you to go out and do search and rescue and be outside and look for them. Flyers only help after 3 days when you didn't find your bird. The first 3 days is very crucial. Like, mostly you'll find them back in the first day, and you can't waste any time. Once your bird fly away, you have to go right away after him. You can't just wait and sit and hope that he's gonna come back by himself. You have to wait till you have to. Number 6, chances are your bird is still in your neighborhood. So if it's a pet bird, it won't fly far. If the wings are even clipped, they can't fly anyway. They are in your backyard, sitting on the next tree, maybe like a mile away. They are not really far away. So make sure you always look at your neighborhood first. If they're not in the neighborhood, and if they're not squawking and there's no sound, they might be being flown further away. Number 7, get friends to help. The more eyes and feet on the ground, the better. So you want to have a lot of people looking out for your bird. Yeah, so within this 1 year, I got a lot of experience like looking for birds. I lost Hope twice, I lost Faith twice, I lost Destiny twice, and I lost Angel twice. And every time I got them back. There's always like, I've been lucky, and you know, prayer works too. I've been lucky, but sometimes people aren't that lucky. So you have to, like, you know, count your chances and yeah, be really content with searching your bird. Let's go down. Roxy! Good girl! Good girl! There they are. So you found him! Hey, Roxy. Very nice. Where was he?
Over there.
Over there at the community?
Bella
one of those
flew.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, Chen, what are your tips of finding a lost bird once they flew away?
I think that finding the bird is to always be in the vicinity of where you last flew. Second is, what helps is having an intimate relationship with your bird and sort of knowing their habits, right? Because knowing their habits will kind of help you have a spiritual and a physical connection to your birds in terms of their behavior in the air, because their behavior is very uncontrollable in the air, especially if you allow them to fly at their will, how far or where they want to fly, and not be so controlled. Third is, I always try to reinforce my birds to communicate with each other and for them to communicate with me. When I call them, I want them to squawk back and to scream back to me or to each other. So having a single bird, then that would mean that you and the bird is a flock. Having a pair, that means the three of you need to be a flock, not just the two birds, because they will disappear and never come back to you. That's the bird mentality, right? Once they fly, they flew the cuckoo's nest, that's it, they're gone.
A bonded pair especially?
Any bird, right? That's just a bird mentality. Three is, teaching one bird to sort of be your ambassador to find the other bird, if you have a pair, because they always respond to each other before they respond to you, because their call and their view is so high up in the sky compared to you. But again, saying that is not for someone like me who doesn't use a GPS tracker, is sometimes is the fear of that somebody can land on someone and take the bird inside the home. And if it's someone who's not obsessive about keeping the bird living for 40 plus years, they'll never take that bird to the vet, and you'll never see the bird.
Even if it's microchipped?
Even if it's microchipped. The misconception of having a baby bird is, at what point do you teach your bird to say, I'm friendly enough so that a friend or someone can take a photo and not get bitten or chewed up, versus, oh, I'm gonna hand my bird to you and you can snuggle with it. So a bird that is to that level of friendliness will most likely be carried into the home or car and taken home. So that's my advice. Second is, regardless if it's microchipped, if it's GPS, the main point is to understand that your birds know how to come back to that vicinity where you flew.
Right.
It's like a homing pigeon. People say macaws don't know how to home, but how would they do it in the wild? They come back to the same nesting site every year. So they do know how to home. It's a matter of teaching them how to home back to you.
Right.
Right? Within the same area.
Right.
So that way you can locate them.
So is there a difference between more birds or a single bird?
No, well, having multiple birds is, for me, like I have 4 birds. My goal right now is to teach these 4 to flock together, okay? But because of hierarchical, or whatever, how you say that word.
Hierarchy.
Yeah, hierarchy. For example, my blue hyacinth is right now really testing Rudy and pushing them off the perch. So how do you keep reinforcing the behavior of flock behavior and getting them to slowly fly as four, not fly as one or two or two separately, but to fly as four, because it increases your chances of having them not losing them.
Yeah.
Okay, or they help you to go find the person who's on the tree.
Yeah.
Or who says, you know what, I'm gonna go eat the palm nuts and I'll come back later.
Yeah.
Um,
And you're having so much fun in the tree.
yeah, and we all know that birds will do that sometime, will land on a tree, but how is it that we can actually use extra ways of helping us locate without us having to, you know, run around or send out search sirens and that way. But primarily, not many people fly 4 birds at once or three different species of their own.
Right.
Some people have 1 bird, and the misconception again is, oh my gosh, my bird comes back all the time. But at development stages of 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, they go through a behavioral change. And that's when the bond with the human has to be very strong. The communication to say, you know what, here's my mom and dad. We sit here all the time. I'm gonna come back to find them. Okay? Because regardless of how much you want to control them, at some point they're gonna have the bird brain mentality.
Yeah.
I'm free.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I hope that helps.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sure.
It helps a lot. Yeah, so these were the basic tips from our maestro himself, how to find a lost bird once your bird is lost. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and comment below. I want to hear from you what you think. And when you lost a bird, did you get it back? What happened? And yes, I will see you probably tomorrow. Bye guys.